yesterday. If anyone is not present yesterday, please follow this. So you don't know my name, no? So I am Divya Devi, teaching your sociology subject. Okay. See here, I am sharing one window. Just look into it that. So you'll come to the with the clarification. Okay. Are you getting or not?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, fine. So what we discussed yesterday, just what do you mean by sociology. So first of all, we have to know what do you mean by the sociology. Sociology means it's a studying about the society. It's studying about the society. So why it was emerged? Why it was emerged? Why the sociology subject or the sociology things were emerged in contemporary world means there were some reasons. Yesterday I discussed about the industrial revolution. So due to industrial revolution, some conflicts are arisen. Due to that, sociology was emerged. It is one of the reason or one of the factor. And another reason, inspiration from the growth of natural sciences. So another reason is the growth of natural sciences. See, at the time of 19th century, the natural sciences made much more progress. In the time of 19th century, what happened? The natural sciences growth was much made progress, and that is for to understand of physical or natural phenomenon. That is for to understand physical or natural phenomenon. Okay, like that, what was happened? Some of the sociologists, what they used to do, like Auguste Comte, or Spencer, or Durkheim, or Weber, you will come to know when we are going into the subject deeply. You will come to know who are these people. So, okay, that people will use to discuss and study what is a social world. That people used to discuss and study what is a social world, like that it is one of the factor to emerge the sociology. And one more is provided by the radical diverse societies and cultures of the colonial empire. See, before the independence, our country is also ruled by the Britishers. So that the colonial empires, due to that religions or the type of societies, that sociology was emerged because to study the human behavior, human values, and human culture, and all these things, to study in all these aspects, the sociology subject was very much important to study that about the whole contemporary world. And one more thing, that this sociology was first, it was devised by Saint Simon, but unfortunately he didn't keep the name the sociology. But what he told that he told in a physical science, in the manner of physical science. But the aspects what were emerged in that only, the aspects all belongs to sociology, but he kept another name like physical sciences, like that. But so he was unable to presided as or recognized as a father of sociology. Later, his disciple, that Auguste Comte emerged the subject as sociology. So Auguste Comte was called as father of sociology in the contemporary world. Okay. Now, write down few lines. First of all, you keep a heading. Today we're going to discuss about the nature and scope of sociology. Please check the presentation. Please concentrate on presentation, everyone. See, nature and scope of sociology. In that, write down first in introduction lines, few lines. Sociology is sciences. Sociology is also one of the oldest of the sciences. Society has been a subject for speculation and inquiry along with other phenomena which have agitated the restless and inquest to mind of man and inquest to mind of man. Full stop. Sociology is join the family of social sciences. Sociology is join the family of social sciences relatively at a later stage that is in the 19th century. Okay. In this introduction part, nothing is there to discuss. Just next, note down the meaning. See in the presentation. Write down the term sociology. See, I said before about Auguste Comte. He is the father of the sociology. Okay, the term sociology coined by Auguste Comte. Check out the spellings. Don't write the mistakes. Please remember, these are the words very typical to spell or to write, but please remember these words. The term sociology coined by Auguste Comte in 1830s. And he is a French philosopher. And he is known as the father of sociology. So in the meaning, what you have to write, the term sociology was coined by Auguste Comte in 1830s, and he is a French philosopher, and he is known as the father of sociology. Okay, coming to, see, this is the presentation. Keep that diagram as is. Keep first sociology and two arrow marks means what is the meaning of sociology. See, sociology was derived from two words. One is societist, and another is logos. Societas was derived from Latin. Societas word is derived from Latin. See, what I'm speaking nowadays. How many are able to speak complete Telugu? No one is there. We are using number of words from English or from the derived words from Sanskrit. Like that we are managing. But there is no complete language or complete mother tongue. See, daily we are used to speak with our family members, with our friends, or with our society, whatever it may be. We used to speak more words from the other languages than our own mother tongue. Okay, like that only, that sociology was derived from two words. One is societas, that is from Latin, and another is logos, that is from Greek. Okay, societas means nothing society, and logos means study or science. Logos means study or science. Means what? Sociology means it is the study, empirical study of the society, or in the way of science. We have to study the society in the way of science. We will do the experiments in the society itself. Not only, you don't think about that the experiments will be done in the lab, but also we can able to, the more experiments will be done in the society itself. All the maximum people came from MPC and BPC, and some few people are from the arts group like MEC or HEC. So the maximum people are from science groups only. So you know about the experiments. The experiments not only done in the labs. In the second year, you went to the practicals, and you are given the examination on practicals. So like that only, in our society, what must happen? We'll do experiments on ourselves, or other persons will do experiments in the society itself. So that's why the sociology is called the study of science of society. Okay. Please note down like this only. So I will come to know when you're writing the exams, if you present my notes, so I will come to know you are my students. Okay. Remember this thing. Next, keep a side heading definition. Keep a side heading definition. One definition, there were so many definitions were given by sociologists or other anthropologists or psychologists. So many persons were given so many definitions, but I'm giving only the simple definition, 3 to 4 definition, so you can able to remember whatever the definition is comfort to you. Okay, first one is Comte. Comte is nothing but Auguste Comte, father of sociology. Auguste Comte. And one more thing, the father of Indian sociology was G.S. Gure. The father of Indian sociology was G.S. Gure. Okay. Write down under the definition. First definition was given by Auguste Comte. Under that, write down. Sociology is a science of social phenomena. Sociology is a science of social phenomena subject to natural and invariable laws. Subject to natural and invariable laws. The discovery of which is the object of. The discovery of which is the object of investigation. The discovery of which is the object of investigation. Means what he said that in society we have to investigate about the persons, about their personalities, about their cultures. All these things involved in the subject of sociology. That only said by the Auguste Comte. Sociology is a science of social phenomena subject to natural and invariable laws. The discovery of which is the object of investigation. Okay. Next, the next definition was given by Park. See, the names were very different. They were the Western people now, so the names were quite different. Please remember Park. Next person is Park. What he said, sociology is a science of collective behavior. Sociology is a science of collective behavior. Means the different types of people, attitudes we have to study. He defined like that. See, every person have different views and different opinions. See, in our class only, the people were different. You all belongs to same age, same category, and you are studying same group, but you are having different perceptions on a one topic. See, I'm having a different perception. What they are given, maybe I will accept, I won't be accept in some aspects. So you have the like that only different perceptions. Like that only the different persons given different types of definition. So in the point of what he said means sociology is a science of collective behavior. And then next one is Ogban and Minkoff. See, that person's name is Ogban and also is Minkoff. Don't write the wrong spellings. So that's why I kept the screen to write down the correct spellings. Okay. Ogban and Minkoff. What his opinion? He said that sociology is a scientific study of social life. Sociology as a scientific study of social life means it gives empirical means what we అంటే ఒకేసారి మనం చూసింది తెలుసుకున్నది అంటే ఎగ్జాక్ట్ ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ ఎంపిరికల్ వాల్యూస్ ఎంపిరికల్ థింగ్స్ ఇవ్వడం అంటే ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్ ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ చెప్పడం దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ద సైంటిఫిక్ స్టడీ we have to say about the exact facts. Okay. Sociology is a scientific study of social life. So how we are living, where we are living. See, the region is very means what I'm saying that geographical reason is very quite mingle with our personalities. See, only this Asian people have a more population than the other continents because the geographical region persists to give a more birth or to give rise to more reproductions. ఓకే అంటే ఒక మన జోగ్రఫికల్ రీజియన్ కూడా మనతోని మన పర్సనాలిటీస్ తోని ఇన్వాల్వ్ అయి ఉంటది మనం ఎలా వెళ్తాం వై వీఆర్ లైక్ దట్ సమ్ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ కలర్స్ సి కంపేర్ టు నార్త్ ఇండియా బట్ సౌత్ ఇండియా పీపుల్ విల్ బి లెస్ కలర్ అంటే మన రంగు కొంచెం తక్కువగా ఉంటది వై బికాస్ అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ సమ్ పీపుల్ ఐఎమ్ సెయింగ్ ఆల్ ఓవర్ అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ సమ్ పీపుల్ బోత్ the North Indian people almost everyone will be like a white. See, in South India, what happened coming to particularly in Tamil Nadu and in all these areas, the people will look into black color because of the geographical variations. Okay, due to the geographical conditions, our personalities will be altered. So, like that only, we have to food activities. See, the North Indian people used to take the rotis and all these things, but to South Indian people, what is the most efficient food means rice. Without rice, we can't. If one day we can't eat the rice, we feel that ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది మనం చాలా రోజుల నుంచి లేదా చాలా సంవత్సరాల నుంచి మనం అసలు రైస్ తినలేదు అన్న ఫీలింగ్ వచ్చేసి ఒక రోజుకి 2 రోజులకే అదే మనము అటువైపు నార్త్ ఇండియా అనుకోండి వాళ్ళకి రోజు రోటీ మస్ట్ అండ్ షూర్ సో ఎవ్రీథింగ్ వాస్ డిపెండ్ ఆన్ జియోగ్రఫికల్ ఏరియా అండ్ అవర్ కల్చర్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ ఏరియా ద కల్చర్ విల్ బి డిఫరెంట్ సి when we used to go into the subject I will give you the so many examples regarding the culture. See, మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ లో కల్చర్ వేరు అలాగే మన విశాఖపట్నానికి వచ్చిన కల్చర్ వేరు ఏంటి విశాఖపట్నంలో మళ్ళీ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ ఫ్యామిలీ కల్చర్ వేరు అలా ప్రతి చోట ప్రతి అలా వేరియేషన్ వస్తూనే ఉంటది సో ఓకేనా అది సైంటిఫిక్ స్టడీ అంటే ప్రతి ఏరియాలో ఎలా ఉంది వీళ్ళు ఒక చోట స్టడీ చేసిన వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారనుకోండి ఇంకో చోట స్టడీ చేయాలి ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మై పిహెచ్డి వాజ్ డన్ ఆన్ డ్రగ్స్ my PhD was done on drugs, particularly in Visakhapatnam. So, in Visakhapatnam, what type of drugs are getting? So, what type of people are taking? And how many are taking only one type of drug or two type of drugs? So, that was based on the regions and based on the personalities. Like that only, the sociology subject was studied based on the regions and culture and each and every aspect. Okay, next, the last definition, small. His name is small. What he said? Sociology as a science of social relations. Sociology as a science of social relations. Okay. So always the society, how the society was formed, it was always formed with the relations only. person or an individual, how he is relating to the society, that was given in the sociology definition by Small. Okay. If you know about this subject very well, you can able to deal the cases in future in our law. Okay. If you అంటే మీరు ఏదైనా కేసు డీల్ చెయ్యాలి అని అంటే మీరు ఆ పర్సన్ ని స్టడీ చేసి ఉండాలి. either he is saying right or wrong and what up to extent we can able to deal with the type of persons. సో మనకు ఆ బిహేవియర్ తెలియాలి, వాళ్ళ తాలూకా అంటే వాళ్ళ ఆస్పెక్ట్స్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ ఆస్పెక్ట్ తెలియాలి. సో తెలియాలి అని అంటే అందుకు ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ తెలియాలి. అది మెయిన్ థింగ్ మీకు పెట్టడానికి కారణం. అసలు లాకి సోషాలజీకి సంబంధం ఏంటి అన్నది చాలా మంది ఫీలింగ్. వాట్ ఐ అబ్జర్వ్డ్ అంటే మనం మనుషుల గురించి తెలియాలంటే ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ తెలియాలి కాబట్టి అప్పుడు మనం మనుషుల గురించి తెలిస్తేనే మనం కేసెస్ గురించి తెలుసుకోవాలి. అంతేగాని నేను లా చదివితే చాలు, నేను సెక్షన్స్ చదివితే చాలు, లేదా నేను యాక్ట్స్ చదివితే చాలు, నేను ఏదైనా చేసేస్తానంటే ఇట్స్ ఇంపాసిబుల్. దట్స్ వై ది సబ్జెక్ట్ వాస్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్డ్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఇన్ అవర్ లా బట్ ఇన్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్. Nowadays engineering students also used to study this subject. Okay. Next, keep a side heading: nature of sociology. Nature of sociology. In that, first write down the characteristics. Characteristics. You can able to say the nature of sociology or otherwise as a characteristic. Some people, some questions how it will raise means please explain or evaluate the characteristics of sociology. In that time what you have to write, you have to mention these points only. So that's why I mentioned the both the side headings. One is nature of sociology and as well as the characteristics. Okay. In that first one is sociology is an independent science. Sociology is an independent science. Means is not dependent on any other sciences. We are having so many sciences. This sociology is regarding as the social science. Okay, sociology will be spelled as a social science. So it is not dependent on any political science or history or anthropology. It is not dependent. It is an independent science. But these subjects are identical to each other. So without history we can't deal with anything. See, in each and every subject there is a history. So like that only the political science, like that only anthropology, psychology, all these subjects are identical and they are mingled with each other. Okay. Next point is sociology is a social science and not a physical science. Sociology is a social science and not a physical science. Okay. Then sociology is a categorical and not a normative discipline. Sociology is a categorical and not a normal discipline. Next, sociology is a pure science and not an applied science. Okay, it belongs to the pure science. Applied sciences are different from the pure sciences. Next, sociology is relatively an abstract science and not a individualizing science or individualizing science. Then sociology is a general science and not a special social science. Not a special social science. The last point, the nature of sociology, that is, sociology is both rational and empirical science. Sociology is both a rational and empirical science. Your rational means you have, do you know about rational? Rational means it's a thinking with a reason or with logic. Okay, you have to think in a logical way. For example, see, in ancient days, what happened if the rain falls? The ancient mans, what they used to do, they used to move into the caves or some other places to hide them from rain. Why they are doing so like that? Because they don't know what is rain, why it is falling. They don't know. So that's why they ran away from the rain to protect themselves in the fear of that thing. Okay. So later on, what was happened when the science was developed, the people used to think why the rain was falling. We don't know why the rain falls, because the vaporization of clouds. The vaporization, the clouds were formed, and later the droplets were formed from the clouds. Okay, we know the reason because we know the science. But the ancient people or the ancient humans, they don't know why the rain falls. So that way of thinking, the developing way of thinking will comes into the rational. Means you have to think in a logical or reasonable way for each and everything. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, మనం ఏదైనా విషయం చెప్తే ఇప్పుడు present generation what they used to think, if you say anything it was related to God, means the people won't believe in the sake of God. Only some other aspects, అంటే మనం అన్ని విషయాల్లోని ఒప్పుకోం, నమ్మం ఇప్పుడున్న జనరేషన్. ఎందుకు అంటే we know the truth, we know the science, so that's why we won't believe. So rain ఎందుకు పడుతుంది అంటే పైనుంచి that Hindu god will use to give that rain, that Indra will use to give rain అంటే మనం నమ్ముతామా? No, we won't believe because we know the science, why the clouds are forming, how the clouds are forming. You know one thing, there were some villagers, they don't have clouds, they were up on the clouds. I think you have to watch some this type of channels like history channels, geography or discovery channels. You will come to know more subject on all the topics. So they used to present each and everything. You will get these things also. Okay, just you have to see, look into the type of aspects. Sorry. Okay, you have to, when you watch the type of channels, you will come to know the real aspects, and so many documentaries have been used to mention. Okay, all these you can able to watch. Next, in the next category, next keep a side heading, scope of sociology. In that write down, the sociology was divided into two types of schools that is mentioned in the scope of sociology. One is a specialistic school or formalistic school. Specialistic school or formalistic school, and the second is synthetic school. See, why I'm saying in the scope of sociology, what is the relation between the scope and the school means see, the scope of sociology was related with this persons. That you see in a formalistic school there are some persons, and synthetic school there are some persons. School means it's a group. It's a group to know the things. Okay, school means you are not think about that you went to the school from LKG to 10th standard. Don't think that type of school. School means it is a group. Okay, it's a group that has some persons will be involved in that school, and they used to discuss what is that thing. So in that way they kept that the scope of sociology was derived into two types of schools. One is a specialistic or formalistic school, and another is synthetic school. Okay, write down under the first keyword the specialistic school or formalistic school. The specialistic school or formalistic school. Under that, write down the school of thought is led by the German sociologist George Simmel. And its main advocates are Veer Kadant, Max Weber, Small, Von Weiss, and Tonis. That's main advocates are Veer Kadant, Max Weber, Small, Von Weiss, and Tonis. Okay? The school was led by George Simmel. He belongs to the German, so he is called as a German sociologist. And in so many other persons are there in this school, but the main persons who are the main persons that only we are mentioning here. We can't able to remember all those names, no. So that the main personalities who belongs to this school only are mentioned here. Okay, the main advocates are Veer Kadant, Max Weber, Small, Von Weiss, and Tonis. And the second school is synthetic school. See, still now what you learned I don't know, but from this time onwards what you have to study the different words. Okay, you have to remember the different types of words, otherwise you can't deal with this type of subjects, because we are getting different types of words. The meanings were completely different. For each and every aspect you have to check out the meaning, because we don't know. Exactly, I'm saying I'm the teacher, but I too don't know all the meanings. I'm not a dictionary, no. I have to search myself. If any word is a new word is coming, means I have to search for that word, because I don't know. We are unable to study the whole dictionary. So that's why you have to learn each and every word that is very useful to us. And one more thing, while you're speaking, you have to develop your English. That is very important, because with the nowadays, how you're getting jobs means with communication skills only. Apart from your graduations, whatever graduation, it won't be bothered. But when you speak well or when you perform well, then you'll means graduation, they will search for another occupations. Only few people will go into this type of aspect. So please make yourselves. No one will do now because you're the grown up children and so many are become adults. So please make yourselves. And write down the second one is synthetic school. Who are the exponents of synthetic schools means one is Durkheim. Someone used to call him as Durkheim. Someone used to call him as Durkheim. So whatever you want to say, you can able to say. Okay, Durkheim, Hobhouse, Ginsberg, Sorokin have been the chief exponents of school. Have been the chief exponents of school. This is about the introduction of sociology. You will get the question that what is sociology and evaluate or explain the nature and scope of sociology. Sometimes the question was given like the simply what is sociology means in the long the question was given like this means you have to write all these aspects what I told you today till now. Okay. Next, we have to know about the father of sociology. So, we'll write few lines about the father of sociology. That is nothing but Auguste Comte. Auguste Comte. I told you, he born in 1798 and died in 1857. Born in 1798 and died in 1857. I will tell you few lines about him, not more than that. Okay. Sometimes a question was given in our examinations about that they are mentioning like that only simply Auguste Comte. That means you have to write some few lines, no? So that's why I'm telling. Write down. Auguste Comte was a French thinker. And he is the father of sociology. And he is a father of sociology. First off, he was the founder of positivism theory. He was the founder of positivism theory. He was the founder of positivism theory. And he influenced by the theory of organic evolution, and he influenced by the theory of organic evolution of Charles Darwin. And he derived a theory of the law of three stages. And he derived a theory of the law of three stages. So in our next semester, we're going to discuss deeply into the theories, because the next semester was involved with the theories. In the semester, we're going to deeply discuss with the theories. So do you know how many people know about the organic evolution theory? Any idea about organic evolution theory? Please speak out. Without speaking, without interaction, I can't deal with sociology subject with you, because it is an interaction with you. Okay. How many of you know? You all belongs to the science. I think don't know the Charles Darwin evolution theory. He said that మీరు స్టోరీ వినే ఉంటారు కదా. సో ఫస్ట్ హ్యూమన్ డైరెక్ట్ గా రాలేదు. హ్యూమన్ వాజ్ మేడ్ విత్ multicellular organisms. Human bodies were made with multicellular organisms. Do you know the single cellular organism? Have you heard single cellular organism? You
Yes,
studied in the school days. What's a single cellular organism?
Bacteria.
The famous name was there for single cellular organism.
Amoeba, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, amoeba. Amoeba was made with single cellular organism. So what he said that the Charles Darwin in the theory of evolution, that the first the creature was made with single cellular organism. The creature was made with single cellular organism. Later it was developed into the some multicellular organisms. First there is no human being. First there may be fish and some aquatic animals, and later some land animals like dinosaurs. We used to see in our movies, no? So all these animals were existed in say so many years back, so many thousands years back. Later on the human being was existed. Later on, the human being was existed. This type of theory was told by Charles Darwin. Then how it is related to this law of three stages means, see how that Auguste Comte related. దీనికి దానికి ఏంటి సంబంధం అన్న ఒక మనకి ఒక డౌట్, అవునా? సో ఏంటి సంబంధం అని అంటే, ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ how the earth will be in so many thousands of years back, how the earth will be means the earth is same as like the sun. Same as like the sun. అంటే సన్ ఎంత వేడిగా ఎంత ఫియర్స్ గా ఉండేదో ఎర్త్ కూడా అలాగే ఉండేది. According to the studies, according to the scientific studies, no one don't know exactly what was happened in the previous thousands of years means we don't have any history. It was studied according to the science, and it was an perceptions and imaginations. It was told by some of the scientists. Okay, no one given that statement. Okay. So according to some of the scientists, what they used to tell means the earth is like a sun, and it was అంటే ఎలాగ gaseous stage లో ఉండేది. Before the thousands years, the earth was millions of thousands years, the earth was like a gaseous stage. ఆ gaseous stage నుంచి మెల్లిగా మళ్ళీ earth మెల్లిగా cold stage లోకి వచ్చింది. ఆ కోల్డ్ స్టేజ్ లోకి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఏమైందంటే, సి మనకి హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ టైంకి వచ్చేసారు. అంటే సింగిల్ సెల్ నుంచి మల్టీ సెల్లర్ కి ఎప్పుడైతే గేషియస్ స్టేజ్ నుంచి కోల్డ్ స్టేజ్ లోకి వచ్చిందో అప్పటికి ఈ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ అన్నవి క్రియేచర్స్ అన్నవి ఫామ్ అవడం మొదలు పెట్టారు. ఆ తర్వాత మెల్లిగా హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ ఫామ్ అయ్యాక వాట్ ద ఎర్లీ హ్యూమన్స్ డోంట్ నో హౌ టు లివ్, హౌ టు ఈట్, హౌ టు డ్రెస్. మనం చూస్తూ మనం స్కూల్స్ లో చదువుకున్నాం కదా, ఎర్లీ హ్యూమన్స్ అని ఒక చాప్టర్ మన సెకండ్ స్టాండర్డ్ నుంచి థర్డ్ స్టాండర్డ్ నుంచి అలా చెప్తూనే ఉన్నారు, కమింగ్ అప్ టు 10th standard. We used to learn that chapter, how the early humans and how that villages were formed. If you study the NCERT books, you will come to know exactly. Okay, if you have any time, please go up on NCERT books. It will be useful for your competitive exams, whatever the competitive exam. It will be very helpful to your exams. ఓకే, సో అట్లా ఉంటది మన ఎర్లీ హ్యూమన్స్ ఎలా వచ్చారు. సో ఎర్లీ హ్యూమన్స్ కి బతకడం రాదు, తినడం రాదు, ఉండడం రాదు, ఏమీ రాదు. సో దే యూస్ టు స్టోర్, అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఎలా యానిమల్స్ అయితే హంట్ చేసి ఫ్లెష్ తింటున్నాయో అప్పుడు హ్యూమన్స్ కూడా అలాగే చేసేవారు కదా, హంట్ చేసి ఫ్లెష్ తినేవారు, అవునా కదా? సో ఫ్లెష్ తిని దాన్ని ఏం చేసేవారు, ఎక్కడ కావాలంటే అక్కడ పెట్టేసుకునేవారు. బికాస్ ద ఎర్త్ వాజ్ ఫిల్డ్ విత్ కోల్డ్, మీన్స్ ఐస్ తో ఫిల్ అయి ఉండేది కాబట్టి మనం ఫ్రిడ్జ్ లో ఏదైనా వస్తువు పెడితే ఉంటది కదా, forests are rubbed with each other, the fire was created automatically. Some stories used to tell, and some stories what they used to tell means the human or the early humans they discovered the fire to keep that food safely. సో ఎప్పుడైతే మనం కాల్చుకొని తిన్నామో లేకపోతే ఇంకా దాన్ని వెయిట్ చేసి తింటే ఏమవుతుంది, ఆ ఫుడ్ ఉదయంది రాత్రి వరకు స్టోర్ అవుతుంది. అదే కానీ మనము జస్ట్ అలాగా అప్పటికప్పుడు అంటే అది ఉదయం మధ్యాహ్నానికి పాడైపోద్ది, అవునా కాదా? సో ఇలాంటిది అంటే ఎవల్యూషన్. ఇది మన ఏంటంటే కాంటే లా ఆఫ్ 3 స్టేజెస్ లో చెప్పాడు దీని గురించి. ఎలా అంటే ఒక స్టేజ్ లోని వాళ్ళకి ఆలోచన విధానం లేదు, నెక్స్ట్ స్టేజ్ లో ఆలోచన విధానం వచ్చింది. అంటే దే యూస్ టు థింక్ రాషనల్లీ ఆర్ లాజికల్లీ. అంటే థర్డ్ స్టేజ్ లోని వాళ్ళకి ఏమి అయింది అంటే సైంటిఫిక్ గా ఆలోచించడం మొదలుపెట్టారు. సైంటిఫిక్ గా ఆలోచించడం మొదలుపెట్టారు. సో దట్స్ వై కాంటే రిలేటెడ్ ద లా ఆఫ్ 3 స్టేజెస్ విత్ ద Charles Darwin evolution theory. Okay. Any doubts for today's class?
No, ma'am.
Is interesting or boring?
Interesting, ma'am.
ఇంకో విషయం, నా క్లాస్ లోని మీకు చెయ్య ఖాళీ ఉండదు అసలు. ఇంకా ఈ రోజు నేను చాలా మెల్లిగా చెప్పాను. నేను చాలా ఫాస్ట్. మీ సీనియర్స్ అయితే మేడం చేతులు నొప్పి వస్తున్నాయని గోల్ పెట్టేవారు. అసలు నేను ఇచ్చిన నోట్స్ మీరు ఫాలో అవుతే చాలు. ఇంకే బుక్స్ సోషాలజీకి రిగార్డింగ్ సోషాలజీ మీరు ఏం కొనక్కర్లేదు, ఏ ఇంటర్నెట్ లోని ఫాలో అక్కర్లేదు, ఏం అక్కర్లేదు. అర్థమైందా? ఎక్కడ మీరు అసలు కష్టపడక్కర్లేదు. నా క్లాస్ వింటే మీరు ఎగ్జామ్ రాయడం ఈజీ అవుతుంది ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్. అండ్ నా నోట్స్ ఫాలో అవుతే మీకు అన్ని విధాలుగా బెటర్ గా ఉంటుంది. నెక్స్ట్ వెన్ యూ ఆర్ రైటింగ్ ద అసైన్మెంట్స్ ఆర్ సెమినార్స్ ఫర్ దట్ ఆల్సో యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు రైట్ ఈజీలీ. Please remember these two things. And one more thing from my side, please study the new words daily. Please work out on 2 new words. మీకు స్కూల్లో చెప్పేవారా రోజు 2 new words? చెప్పేవారా లేదా?
Yes,
అది ఇప్పుడు మనం ఫాలో అవ్వాలి, తప్పదు. ఇక్కడ ఇంకా మీకు స్టార్టింగ్ కాబట్టి ఏమీ తెలియట్లేదు. నాకు తెలిసి కొన్ని పేర్లు ఎలా పలకాలో తెలియదు మనకి. వచ్చిన ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే ఇంకా మనం ఫర్దర్ గా వెళ్ళే కొలదీని వర్డ్స్ డిఫికల్ట్ అయిపోతాయి ఉంటాయి, టిపికల్ గా ఉంటాయి. సో అందుకు మీరు కొత్త కొత్త వర్డ్స్ నేర్చుకోవాలి రోజు. మీ అందరిలో మీరే నేర్చుకోండి ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్. సో ఏదైనా మీనింగ్ తెలియకపోతే వెంటనే దాని మీనింగ్ ఆ పక్కనే రాసుకోండి. మీరు చదివేటప్పుడు ఈజీ అవుతుంది. వినిపిస్తుందా? And one more thing, attendance is very important to you because the management is watching you. How many people are coming and they are taking for every period attendance. Before that it was not happened, but from this semester onwards they are taking the attendance because there are no offline colleges, no. So that's why they need it, because they have to give the marks in our mid exams. Basing on this only they have to give. Remember all these things, and please inform to your friends. Come to the classes regularly. If you stop one class also, you will miss something for my class, because there is a continuation in the class. Remember all these aspects. Okay, guys? Anything else?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall we leave for today?
Yes,
I think you are having class now. You will get 2-3 minutes break. So if I leave now, okay?